Good morning. This is VOS TV, and you're welcome to our favorite program, Newspaper Review. With me on this program this morning is Blessing Raji. Our regular host, our regular analyst, can't be here this morning, but I have Blessing with me, and together we're going to be looking at some of the stories that made the headlines, some of our national dailies. Blessing, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we starting from?
Nation's newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So on Nation's newspaper today, we have catchy story here. The southeastern governors saying that there's a plot to incite violence in the east. So what's your take on this?
Who is inciting violence in the east? Is it these southern people, these southeast people? I think they have a major problem. I don't want to say they are confused. They cannot just put their hearts together. Put your hearts together. Put your hearts together. Come together. Speak with one voice. And it's going to be like this. People are saying, give them presidency, give them presidency. It will be like this. They can't put their hearts together. Form a formidable force. Chart a new course for yourself and be united. They seem to have issues. They are divided on all fronts. Look at this one, governors. There's a plot to incite violence in Southeast. Look at here. Kanu tackles all of them has to do with,
formation of
they
ESN.
They should come together. Put their acts together. Speak with one voice so that the rest of the nation, the other region, the other parts can listen to them. Even if the way it is now, safe. Even if they say, oh, zone presidency to the southeast, these are some of the issues. They are all going to be, we are going to be here having dissenting views from all fronts, all in the southeast. The other day they came out, they said, okay, now because of our security challenges, we have a Bubeagu. They should take it up from there. Put this your Bubeagu together. Put it together. Do whatever it is you need to do. Fund them. Let them start. Look at the Amoteku. Those ones, they've started working in the southwest. But every time you open the newspapers, you hear all these stories about this person is plotting against this one, all in the southeast. They need to put their hearts together. I don't want to dwell too much on that.
Okay, still on the national newspaper today, we have Okorocha remains in EFCC custody over the alleged 1.4 billion naira fraud.
1.9.
Looking at 1.4 billion naira fraud, and on the Vanguard newspaper, we have 7.9 billion naira. Yes. Okay, 7.9 billion naira cash. Looking at a high-profile person.
Listen, you see, we have major issues in this country. I want to go to tell you, like the Yorubas will tell you, this person get finishing. It gets started, get finishing. That's the local slangs among the Yoruba people. You have starting, but you don't have finishing. It can apply to EFCC. When they start, they make so much noise. You open the dailies, you watch the news on telly, you hear about them every day. Before you know it, we won't hear anything about this thing. Look at Uzo Kalu. They made so much noise about Uzo Kalu, about so many other cases. And at the end of the day, Okorocha has spent 2 nights in EFCC. So what? What difference will it bring? How will that change the price of tea in China? It's the same thing. They make all this noise, and after a while, they fizzle out. They go back. I don't want to say these EFCC people. They have turned themselves to a dog or a bull. They bark, but they cannot bite. It doesn't make any difference. So Okorocha, yes, he has spent 2 nights. Fayose was there for like a week.
So are you saying him being in the custody now won't change anything?
It won't change anything. Normal thing, let him be there. Okorocha has been there for 2 nights. Fayose and all others were there, some even 4 nights, some even a week.
Yes.
What happened at the end of the day? The rest is story. We know what happened.
Yes.
Okorocha has
swept under the carpet and all.
Okorocha, they arrested him, was it not Tuesday? Today is just Thursday. Maybe he's still trying to...
He's been battling to secure administrative bail.
I know that. That has been the way now. At the end of the day, it is not about they have started. What happens at the end of the day? We have seen similar cases, similar
issues.
Year in, year out. EFCC is arresting. EFCC is probing.
At the end
of the day, that is why I say they are like the Yoruba people. They say you have starting, you don't have finishing.
Don't have an end.
They have good starting, but how will it end? That is just it. Let's take another story.
Okay. Still on the Nation's newspaper, Wike says no compensation for victims of police brutality in Rivers State. That's on the page 4 on the Nation's newspaper.
It depends. If it says no compensation
for the victims of police brutality in Rivers State. So
because it has, is it the only one? Is it the first time?
That's not
How
the first time.
How many victims? How do you put them together? How do you put them together? He's talking about his own state in Rivers.
His own state.
So if you say there is no compensation for victims of police brutality in Rivers, okay, what about those going for panel, NSAS panel?
The aftermath
of NSAS. What about all those ones? That one has a way of ruling his state. Is
okay.
You know.
Vanguard
is still talking about. Look at it.
Same Ebube Ago.
Screaming headline here says Ebube Ago, Southeast governors vow to resist IPOB. It's still the same thing I talked about now. The same Southeast governors, the same IPOB. The other one, Nwazurike, is saying another thing. Nnamdi Kanu, ESN.
Because most of these members,
just, I don't know.
If they commit crime,
Ohaneze indeed, the umbrella body. You know, they should just come into this. Try and see how they can. They are all brothers now. Come together. Let us see how we can do this thing.
Why are you saying the issues that they are having is not worth it?
I have not said so. Of course, they all have their various concerns. Nwazurike is saying his own. IPOB is making his own noise too and all that. At this point, now Nwazurike and Kanu, whatever. They are not
the leader of IPOB.
They've started insulting themselves. They started using words on themselves.
What I'm saying, under the influence of drugs.
They say the other one is speaking under the influence of drugs. The other one will tell us this one. But the point here is, they are all Southeastern people. Let them come together. How are we going to do this thing? How are we going to go about this? We have this security challenge here. Our people are being killed every day. Women are being raped, farmlands being destroyed. How are we going to do this? Now we have Ebube Ago. What do we need to do? You know, not just to establish Ebube Ago. What else? What else? Move away from we have established. Let us see Ebube Ago now on ground. Try to do. I mean, that is what we should hear from these people. Not all this quarrel. Not all this.
Okay. Since they are fighting for a common goal, it said that they should come together and agree on a term.
Then you look at this one here. This one is on the Vanguard. Top page Vanguard newspaper. It said 60 billion naira printed for March allocation. Obaseki lied. That's the federal government.
Yes. I say this personality can just looking at the person involved. Can lie about such.
No, I'm not going to say whether he can lie or he cannot lie. But the point here is this. The man the governor raised alarm. Look at how we got this March allocation. This country we are in trouble right now. Look at how they gave us March allocation. Beautiful. He has made his own allegations. The federal government now says, Kai, even CBN earlier, I think on Monday, CBN reacted to and said, look, nothing of such ever happened. Now we have the federal government. They said he lied. That is it. That means they have pushed the matter now to the doorstep. Not push aside, to the doorstep of the governor. Governor Obaseki raised an alarm. Now, what I expect now, please, Governor Obaseki should just come out, substantiate his claim, bring out, when you make allegations, you should be ready to say, Kai, look at what I have to prove my points. Nigerians, it's the most times you see these people. They make allegations, this one we counter, this one we make allegations, the other one we counter. At the end of the day, we don't get to hear anything about it. So I think Governor Obaseki he was bold enough to tell us, look at how they got March allocation. Look at what it means for the economy of this nation. He should also be bold enough to tell us. To substantiate his claim. At what point did he arrive at this thing? You don't just make allegations, spurious allegations, and you go to sleep. He should come out and substantiate it. So that the federal government will know that, look, it's not just the usual political talk of one person is saying this and the other one wants to counter. Yes, they can counter. They have told us he lied, but the man has made his point. But let him take a step further.
Yes.
Let him tell us.
To buttress it.
Buttress your point, Mr.
Yes.
Governor. Bring out things to substantiate your claim so that the rest of us layman on the streets will understand. You will understand exactly what Governor Obaseki was saying. It's as simple as ABC. To me, it's very simple. Bring out your evidence, substantiate your claims, and let's move on from there.
Okay. Moving away from the Vanguard, we have on the Nation newspaper, the top page of our newspaper here, we have JAMB scraps the use of email. JAMB scrap use of email for UTME registration. There you get it on page 6 of the Nation's newspaper.
Honestly, over the years, we have seen several policies, several changes. You know, at times I even wonder how these children, how these students, how they are coping.
How they are coping.
In the last 2-3 months, the last exam, it was one process. Now there's another exam, it's another process. Anyway, the way this one, I think this one will be better. They say the children can now stay at home
to
apply,
register
using their phones.
Email.
You don't have to, or your email. You don't have to go to business centers,
the cafe,
and all that. Because even the business centers, they had so many issues.
Yes.
They had so many issues.
Can't meet up,
couldn't meet up and all that. So this one, they say they can now do the registration themselves using their email at home. I just hope it's as simple, as easy. You know when they make these policies, they make it sound so easy. But when it comes to implementation, we start to see all the hiccups. We start to see all the comma, all the question mark everywhere. But I just hope that
less stressful.
I just hope so too, that it will be less stressful, and
the only thing is
it will be better. It won't be cumbersome like all other processes. I just hope so. They will soon start, and we'll come back here to see if it is well.
It is well.
We just hope so.
Okay, moving away from that, we have catchy story here on Vanguard
this,
as well.
this one, mayhem in Gombe. Mayhem in Gombe as Boko Haram wreaks havoc in Borno.
Boko Haram,
we are still
insecurity.
Same topic every day. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We have, I don't understand. I think
we can't overflog this.
We can overflog it, but we'll still have to talk about it.
Yes.
These are things affect. I don't know what is happening to it happening. It's like nobody's even listening.
We keep on saying it.
Nobody is listening, and people are dying on a daily basis, and nobody is listening. We have service chiefs, we have police IG, we have all the security apparatus. But what is happening? Are they telling us that these guys? No. This guy passed them. I mean, all these Boko Haram bandits. Give them whatever names you want to give them. So there's no solution to this. We have to live with it. For only God knows when Messiah will come. I don't know, because every day it's everywhere. If they are not killing here, they are maiming, they are destroying, they are kidnapping.
Since 2015, we've been battling with it.
Where is the solution? What is happening?
It's better we keep on saying.
We're praying.
We'll keep on saying it till the people in charge comes to.
I don't think they are listening, because if they are, we won't be seeing all of this every time in the paper.
They will.
No.
They should be
we'll be praying. Nigerians, we love to pray. We'll continue to pray that things get better.
And we pray that God gives us the strength to keep up.
We just keep praying.
But there are some things that you don't need to wait for God to answer.
God won't just come down to do for you. You get to do it yourself.
That
is why we have leadership everywhere. We have the president, we have governors, we have local government chairmen, we have members of the National Assembly, and every day we talk about same issue. Insecurity in the northwest, in the northeast, in the southeast, in the south side. Come on. Very soon, Seth. I'm very sure very soon. All the schools in the north, east, northwest, they will go down. They will shut down, because there's no point. Who wants to send the kid to school? Even look at Edo State. Look at Uromi here. They've started kidnapping children in school. So
yesterday marks its 7 years anniversary for Chibok girls.
Oh my God, that one is a very long matter that is pending.
Yes.
It's a very long matter. We've had so many versions of the Chibok stories. After the Chibok, what happened? More kidnapping. Some students. The last one they kidnapped in Kaduna, they are still there. They have not released all of them. They released 10. They have 29 there. So I don't know when we are going to get out of all of this. Maybe we need to employ some foreign
external bodies.
Yes, maybe I don't know, because it's like this thing. It don't pass the one where our government fee handle. It don't pass. We no need to straighten them with English, make it a sweet.
Yes.
It don't pass their hand. Make them know how they want to do it. The other time, I remember a few months ago, retired General Danjuma said, look, Nigerians, train yourself, arm yourself. Nobody is going to look out for you. We are going to that point. He said it like last year.
I think
and we are gradually moving there. We are gradually going towards that direction. At the end of the day, it will be your everybody to yourself. Hold your side, I hold my side. Anyhow, we won't be. Everybody hold his side. No government to call, because even governor will tell you, say, I get to hold my side. I'm hiding too. A lot of for now they can take their wife and kids abroad. For how long will they do that? For how long are they going to do that?
Okay.
So we need to just put our hands together in this country and fight. The major issue we have here now, insecurity. And when you hear our government say they are creating an environment for investors, which investor? Come to do where?
Place that is insecure, how would they?
When the place is insecure, people are being killed every day, people are being kidnapped every day. Who wants to come? Even our people abroad, they don't want to even
the people here are even scared.
If I have where to go, I will run. I won't be here.
Yes.
I am here because I am still looking at the situation. Yes, because you cannot continue to sleep with one eye closed every day. We grapple with light, we grapple with insecurity, poor infrastructure, high cost of commodities. You want to cook, you are thinking, come on. That's why people die young in this country these days. Only God help us. I want to thank you for watching. Wherever you are, we want to thank you. We want to appreciate your viewership. This much we can go for today, newspapers review. We hope to be back tomorrow, but I want to let you know that by tomorrow, we're going to be running all our programs on Pidgin. It's Friday, we're going to be running all our programs. Newspaper review is going to come on with Pidgin. We're going to speak Pidgin. Our news tomorrow, we're going to speak Pidgin. So just watch out for it. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thank you.